Well, long queues formed at filling stations across the island today following the announcement of a fuel price hike, which comes into effect at midnight. While some filling stations had put up signs saying that they were out of fuel, the Consumer Affairs Authority reiterated that it is an offence to conceal stocks.
On prior occasions when fuel prices were increased, the announcements were made closer to midnight. However, this time around, government ministers had been dropping hints of an impending fuel price hike since this morning.
There's a high chance of fuel prices to increase in the Middle East. It won't stop. They are imposing new embargoes on Iran and they won't be able to send their fuel out into the world. It is not a secret. Taking into consideration the situation in the Middle East, there will be an increase in fuel prices. 92 octane will be 137 rupees, 95 will be 148 rupees. Auto diesel will be 109 rupees, super diesel will be 119 rupees, kerosene will be 101 rupees. Especially considering the situation that has arisen in countries like Iran, the prices could go up to $80. When the prices of petroleum keeps increasing, the situation where we cannot provide fuel to the local market at the previous prices has arisen.
Immediately after the announcement of the fuel price hike, motorists rushed to filling stations across the country, causing long queues to form. Our correspondents from Colombo, Galle, Kandy, Anuradhapura, Kurunegala and Matara were at hand to capture these images.
කලින්ම වැඩි කරා නම් මේ කියන්නේම නැතුව මේ ඔක්කොම ටැංකි ටික ඉස් කරගත්තද හෙට දැන් බඩු නැතු යනවා. ඒක නෙවෙයි. ඒ විදිහට වැඩි කරා නම් කාටවත් කරදරයක් නැහැ.
පෙට්‍රල් සෙට් ඉතින් අනිත් ඒවා තරල් තිබුණා නම් මේ තරම් මේව එකක් වෙන්නේ නැහනේ.
ලොක්කේ ඉන්නේ ඊට වඩා පිටල් පිටිනවා. ඒත් පොලිමේ එනවා.
අද උදේ ඉඳන් ඔයපු සල්ලි දැන් ඒකට ගා ගන්නවා. ඉතින් අපි මේ ටැංකි පොරවන්න නෙමෙයි ඉන්නේ. රුපියල් 200 පෙට්‍රල් ගහන්න ඉන්නේ.
ඉතින් අපේ වැටුප ඉහළට යන්නේ නැහැ. හැබැයි පෙට්‍රල් මිල ගියාම අපිට අනිත් හැම පැත්තක්ම අපහසුතාවයට පත් වෙනවා.
ජනතාවට මාර බරක් බදු පිට තවත් මේ බදු පනවලා තියෙනවා. ඒ මැදිවට මේක වැඩි වෙද්දි තවත් මේ මිනිස්සුන්ට ප්‍රශ්න නේද?
මහ ජනතාව අපහසුතාවකට පත් වෙනවද? මිනිස්සුන්ගේ ප්‍රවාහන ගාස්තු බස් කුලි ඔක්කොම ගණන් වැඩි වෙනවා.
පාර්ලිමේන්තුවල දැන් කොච්චර වියදමක් දරනවද? ඒවයන් සහන දීලා මිනිස්සුන්ට සහනයක් දෙන්න පුළුවන් නම් තමයි.
With notices put up claiming that there were no stocks of fuel.
පෙට්‍රල් නැහැ කියලා තමයි කියන්නේ. බානකම් ඉන්නවා.
We have received complaints that several filling stations do not release fuel. I have already issued instructions. It is a crime to withhold stock. And as per the Act, we have the power to confiscate such stocks. I have given the officials the relevant instructions.
Joint Cabinet spokesperson Minister Rajitha Senaratne said the decision to increase fuel prices was made last night during a meeting of Cabinet Ministers under the auspices of the President. As per the decision, the price of a litre of 92 octane petrol will increase by 20 rupees effective midnight to 137 rupees. The price of a litre of 95 octane petrol has also been increased by 20 rupees to 148 rupees. The price of a litre of Lanka auto diesel has been increased by 14 rupees, while the price of a litre of super diesel has been increased by 9 rupees. The price of a litre of kerosene has been increased to 101 rupees. Following the announcement, the Lanka Indian Oil Corporation, or Lanka IOC, announced that they too would revise their prices to reflect the new prices of Sipetco.
We increased the price of kerosene a bit more. Many diesel vehicles on the road today also use kerosene, so kerosene usage has increased by 48%. The price hike on diesel from 101 to 109 rupees is only 8 rupees. As such, we will eliminate the misuse of kerosene. However, we decided that all Samruddhi beneficiaries who are impacted by this will be able to continue to purchase kerosene at 44 rupees per litre. The old price will also apply to fishermen.
යම්කිසි බලපෑමක් සිදු කළා කියලා සමාජයේ කතාබහක් තිබුණා මේ සිපෙට්කෝ සමාගමලත් වහාම ඔබතුමන්ලත් තෙල් මිල වැඩි කරන්න කියලා. එතකොට ඒක ප්‍රතිඵලයක් හැටියටද මේ තෙල් මිල වැඩි වෙලා තියෙන්නේ?
මේ කාලේ
The loss incurred on 92 octane petrol alone is 2,966 million. On 95 octane petrol the loss is 303 million. On auto diesel the loss is 4,319 million. while the loss on super diesel is 150 million. The loss on kerosene is 2,147 million. The total loss from January to February alone is 9,886 million. So do we need an IOC to resolve this problem?
The International Monetary Fund too had reiterated the need to introduce a price formula for fuel in order for Sri Lanka to secure the release of the next tranche of the IMF's extended fund facility. Has the fuel pricing formula been introduced?
We expected that it would be a major problem for the people if there was an exponential increase in prices through a price formula, and that would not be good. At that time, the government has money to reduce prices and said the price formula would be introduced when prices increase, so it would be beneficial. That is why we did not introduce the price formula back then. So the price of a barrel of oil, which was $44 back then, has increased to $77 now. In spite of this, we have not opted for a price formula and have chosen a price revision instead.
As per this pricing formula, the prices of fuel will change every 2 months. After the lapse of 2 months, the prices of fuel will change on the 5th or the 3rd month based on the average of prices in the previous 2 months. The Singapore Plat pricing index could also reduce.
මිල මේ අනුව වෙනස් වෙනවා විශේෂයෙන්ම සිංගප්පූරු ෆ්ලැට් මිල දර්ශකය අඩු වෙන්නත් හැකියාව තියෙනවා.
Sanctions are being reimposed on Iran, so Iran will be unable to export oil. Bank transactions cannot be carried out with Iran. Until yesterday, no one knew whether the Iran deal would continue or whether it would be torn up. Now they have decided to tear it up.
No matter how much they prohibit it, there are means to purchase oil from Iran. I will tell you in private. You cannot get it from Iran, but if you take that oil elsewhere and then bring it here, it will not come as Iranian oil.